I thank you very much for being here bright and early this morning for the promotional launch of our new product. We think this thing may just change the world. Now, think for a second about the ubiquitous plastic bag. This is a mainstay of society. We see these things everywhere. We use them for everything. They're so common that we hardly ever give them a second thought. And it really is just a marvel of simple and elegant engineering. Such a simple thing, you can make them by the thousands or the tens of thousands, and they just, and it really is just a marvelous piece of engineering. But we think that we can take this into the future. But think of it, this thing carries our groceries, it carries our trash, occasionally it even helps us get our pet mess over to the trash bag or something like this. This is a multi-use object, this thing is. It's just an amazing thing. But on the other hand, this little chap is quite a nuisance also. They're kind of like rabbits. You know, they kind of propagate by the tens of thousands. You see them everywhere. They end up kind of, it's almost like magically the numbers propagate in the boot of your car. You suddenly have just one in there, and the next thing you know, you've got 1,000. Maybe you've got 1,000 underneath your kitchen sink. And of course, the worst thing about these little fellows is that they're really an environmental nuisance. They're everywhere. They're in our trees, they're in our shrubs, they're killing our wildlife, so forth and so on. And the fact is that in the UK, and probably eventually in the rest of the world, this little fellow is going to be an endangered species. These things are going to go away. So what we propose today is to do a makeover. We're going to make over this bag, and we're going to take it from the 20th century into the 21st century, because it is a brilliant piece of simple engineering, but by God, in the 21st century, we can make this thing so much better. And what we're about to show you is going to be an absolute game changer. Your socks are going to be knocked off, so please fasten your seatbelts, because we're about to take you on a fashion show ride. I introduce to you, ladies and gentlemen, Ebag. Very much. Now, Ebag is going to be loaded with special features. Let me turn this down just a little bit. But the main thing that we're going to do is we're going to make this bag electronic. This thing is going to be Bluetooth enabled, so that it can interface with all your computer products, your phone, your television, your car eventually maybe. It's going to be web enabled, and that's going to be key. We're going to use this thing to actually communicate with the World Wide Web. Now that is a hell of a bag, wouldn't you say? Now the nice thing that we're going to do on this one especially is it's going to have a special microphone and speaker built in, as you can see right here. And the lovely thing about this is that with web enabling, we have a very special feature with Ebag, which is really just going to blow you away. Because we have given this bag voice recognition. You can talk to this bag and it will talk back. I'll give you an example. Good morning, Ebag. How are you? Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn on Ebag. Hold on a second.
Hello, I'm Ebag and I'm your best friend.
Look at that. This thing talks. This is a fantastic bag. Everybody's got to have one of these things. But I'm just getting started. This thing has a whole range of features that are just going to, you're going to walk out of this room saying, why don't I have one of these right now? I didn't know I needed one of these things. And let me give you an example. Our friend here, Joe, is going to show you something that Ebag can do for you. Should we put a little music on? You want some music? Go on, yeah. Which way do I go? Joe has found himself lost in the lovely city of Swindon. He can't find his way around. Ebag, help me! What can Ebag do for you?
Don't worry, Tesco is close. Follow me. Turn the second left, 100 meters. Turn right and then right again. We have arrived.
Thank you, Ebag. Ebag gives directions, and I'm just getting started. If you're out shopping, and I know this has happened to everybody in this room, you're going to groan, roll your eyes, and say, "Oh God, that's happened to me 1,000 times." You're in the store, you've got a bag full of groceries, and maybe you need to talk to the manager, the customer, like a customer next to you, or the cashier, and wouldn't you know it, you only speak Chinese. What are you going to do about that? Ebag can help. Here's Bing to show you how.
我要买一瓶酒，我是选哪一瓶呢？是绿瓶子呢，还是蓝瓶
Sweetie,
子
pick up the blue bottle, it's the cheapest.
？Thank you, Ebag.
Ebag's a translator, a sat nav and a translator. But there's more. There is more. Suppose you're out shopping. Yes, thank you. Is that okay? Suppose you're in the store. Is it one more? All right, we'll say it doesn't matter. Suppose you're in the store and you have forgotten what you came to the store for, and everybody's had these. They're called senior moments. You get in there and you're like, "What was I looking for?" Ebag can help with that too, because it has shopping lists and reminder features. Let Chen show you how. I'll give you 5 minutes.
Ebag, what's my shopping list?
Eggs, mustard, and beer, oh yes. Don't forget the toilet paper and eye drops.
Don't forget the toilet paper and eye drops. Ebag will show you the way. And there's still more. Maybe you're in the store, you're wandering around, you do have your shopping list, but you're hungry for something special for dinner, but you can't think of anything that you want to have in particular. Ask Ebag.
Ebag, what shall I have for dinner?
Let's have chicken, yummy.
How about that? We're actually working on a model that will actually do your cooking as well. Not only is Ebag just an absolutely brilliant fellow for all these different things, but it's also ergonomically designed. Everybody remembers, walking around and saying, these bags, these handles are terrible, they're cutting into my hands. And what does Ebag have for us there?
I have soft and sexy handles, oh yes.
Making for happy customers. Let's see. And of course, the most important thing, at the end of the day, yes, Ebag has all these lovely features, but if you're the cool kid on the block that buys one of these first, you have an accessory that's going to have everybody just enthralled. Let's have Matt show us how. You're supposed to follow me. Look at that. It's just drumming up all kinds of marketing just by itself. And where can we get one? Ebag, I really, really need one of you. Where can I get one of you?
Do you want me? Get me. www.ebag.com. I'm waiting for you.
And I'm coming to get you, Ebag.